What's up, traders? In today's breakdown, I'm showing you exactly how I got these clean setups on XAUUSD and CHFJPY from the key zones to sniper entries. Stay locked in because I'll break down how you can catch moves like this too. So, if you are new to the channel, kindly I request you to subscribe, share the link to your friend so that they can also benefit from this content too. So without wasting time, let me dive into the video. So in the morning, I tried to I had a setup on this pair XXUSD, which gave something like 400 pips in 400 pips just intraday trade. So you can also make it in these simple steps that I'm going to break down using CART, Malaysian SNR, then market structure. So I combine CRT, MSNR, and market structure to get all these trades. So I request you to subscribe to the channel such that we can grow the community. So on the daily, we all know that market structure is bullish. So if the market structure is bullish on the daily, but yesterday you can see that the market offered this move. It sold heavily because yesterday, when you try to measure, the market moved for something like 1,000 pips. So here, when it comes to SNL, you can see that, okay, they reacted from this zone. If the market reacted from this zone, we need to look for opportunities to buy. Why are we looking for opportunities to buy? It's because the market is bullish. So if the market is bullish, we shall expect some buys from this zone that they reacted to. Then we continue with the buys. Now, to me, what I did, I was on H4 time frame. Here on H4 time frame, I had this zone. I saw that the market reacted from here. So if the market is reacting from here, and you can see that we had this area, meaning we had the sweep of liquidity from this zone. Then the market did what? The market started buying from there. So if you see this as just sweep of liquidity, then we had this one as our what? As our liquidity tool that we expect the market to come and take out this internal liquidity. Then it continues buying, which the market did. So the market took out this liquidity. Then we had a pullback to one of the key levels that are inside here. Then they continued buying to the all the way to this zone. So I had this zone marked out. I had this zone being marked out. Uh, then what I did after me marking this one uh, as my sweep of liquidity, then what I did, I went to H1. On H1 time frame, I saw what am I going to look for? I'm going to look for a sweep of liquidity, then a break of structure. As you can see on H1, we had this one as a sweep of liquidity after the market reacting from this H1, H4 zone. So after me having this, what I did, I saw that, okay, here we had a break of structure to the upside. After we having this break of structure to the upside, we need to look for liquidity. And we all know that we had this zone being marked on H4 time frame. So we expect the market at least to come and take out all these highs up to this zone, which will react as what? As a load block. So it can change the market to do what? To sell. So when I had this one as a sweep of liquidity, a break of structure, I had to look for inducement. Uh, so I went to M30. On M30, what I did was like this. I tried to look for liquidity. Unfortunately, I didn't see any liquidity because when you try to mark out this one as liquidity, we can see it clearly on M15. Here on M15, you can see that this was the liquidity that we had. After the market creating this liquidity, immediately they came and took it out. So after taking it out, we need to look for key level to buy from. So here, we go back to H4 time frame. On H4 time frame, what are we going to look for? We are going to look for a key level. that can push the market higher. As you can see, we can see that, okay, we had this zone, the market reacted at. So this one was a key level on the line chart. If this one is a key level, then we had this one too. We had this one too as a key level. So let's go back to the candlestick chart and let's go to H1 for refinements. So on H1, you can see that this one was the refinement zone that we had. It was the only nearest level that we can refine this market to. Then my target would be this H4 zone, open close, this one here. So I had my buy limit from here. I had my buy limit from here. Here with my SL of 30 pips. I will always first go for 1 to 4, 1 to 4, meaning I'll risk 30 pips to target 120 pips, then my final TP will be here. Sorry. My final TP will be here. So this trade was a 460 pips trade, meaning I had 1 to 15 RR in this trade. And then I also had another trade on CHFJPY. CHFJPY. Let me try to look for it here. CHFJPY. Okay, let me search for it. CHFJPY. It's here. Now, I had a trade from here. Okay, let me clear the chart. Remove everything on the chart. Let me remove everything on the chart. So, when we try to check on the daily, we can see that the market offered a sell from here. After the market offering a sell from here, we had this low. Oh, sorry. We had this low. This one. We had this low. Then we expect the market to take it out. If the market is changing structure from here, because when you try to check on H4, you see that we had a break of structure to the downside, meaning it confirms that, okay, the daily is now bearish. So we need to complete the daily storyline before the bullish storyline or before the weekly storyline. So I came to the chart and I saw that, okay, we had this one as a sweep of liquidity, meaning they took out liquidity from this high, then the market reacted from this FVG. The market reacted from this FVG, this imbalance. So after the market reacting from this imbalance, we expect it to come and take out what? This external low or external range liquidity that was resting below there. So what I did was like this. I had to shift to H1. On H1, what I wanted to see is a sweep of liquidity and a break of structure. And we had this one as our sweep of liquidity. This one as a sweep of liquidity. Then a break of market structure to the downside. Now, what am I going to look for? I'm going to look for liquidity. Here, I can mark out this one as my liquidity. After marking out that as my liquidity, then I'm going to look for a key level that can push the market lower. Here, when we try to go to the line chart, you can see that, okay, this one was the only nearest key level. I can zoom in and you see, was the only nearest key level that can push the market lower. Then, if we try to check on M30, we can see that, okay, all these zones align together. You can just refine it to that area, to here. We can refine it to here. Then what you will do, you'll enter your trade from here. Then you target this low with your SL of 10 pips, just 10 pips, like that. This was a 1 to 4 trade, risk to reward. So this was the trade that I got. Yeah. So if you're new to the channel, kindly subscribe, share the link to your friends such that they can also benefit from the content that I'm sharing on this channel. If you have any question, feel free to put it in the comment section, and you can also comment on what topic do you want me to do in the next video. So I sign out. Thank you for watching. God bless you. See you in the next video.